Hello, welcome back to more LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga. One last episode, we played through free play mode for episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, and in this episode we're going to be doing the same thing for episode 6, Return of the Jedi, starting off with level 1, in which we collected only 3 minikits plus the power brick, leaving us the remaining 7 minikits to collect. As soon as you spawn into the level, you want to head over to the left side, where you're going to see these this piece of rubble right here, then switch to a bounty hunter and use their thermal detonator in order to blow it open. And then grapple your way up to this ledge right here, and hover across to grab yourself a minikit. Then to the left of that minikit, you want to use Sith Force on this series of Lego bricks right here, then grapple your way up to the sledge here, move to the left, grapple up once more, and then your minikit is going to be just down here. When you reach this bounty hunter circle, you want to turn to the right, switch to a protocol droid such as, actually before you do that, you want to reassemble these pieces into a panel for a protocol droid, and switch to a protocol droid in order to open up the doorway and access the minikit that is just behind the gate, like so. When you get to this room, you want to head over to the left door and then use R2-D2 on the panel in order to open it up, and your minikit is going to be waiting for you just behind it. There we go. This will take us, then destroy the platform below the blue bed, and move through the tunnels underneath by blowing open these shiny objects with a thermal detonator, which, did it land? Yeah, it looks like it did. So let's go get our minikit. When you get to this room, you want to use Sith Force abilities on these two things on the back wall right here. We'll use the first one, switch your bounty hunter to hover across to the other side, switch back, and then do it again. Then use Sith Force on the grating back there, and then switch to somebody, or switch to somebody with the ability to double jump into your second to last minikit. In the final area of the mission, reassemble these pieces into a grapple point, then grapple your way up into, and then switch to somebody with the ability to double jump into your. In this level, we collected only 3 minikits, leaving us the remaining 7 plus the power brick to collect. When you reach this skiff right here, you're going to want to step on towards the edge, force the first bridge open, like so, then jump out once more and force the second bridge using a Sith's abilities, then jump back to the skiff, hop onto the platform you just created, that wasn't part of the plan, hop around the front side of this big barge over here, which is actually a double score zone, then you're going to switch to somebody with the grapples, such as Boba Fett, grapple your way up to the top, and there's going to, what we're going to want to do is we're going to break open those pieces right here and reassemble the pieces into your minikit. And from here, you want to head over to the right-hand side where you're going to find another grapple point. You want to force open all these panels, and in doing so, you're going to reveal 2 R2 panels as well as 1 C3PO panel that you want to use. So there's all 3. We'll start here with R2-D2. I guess R4-P17. Then you want to head back over here to the C3PO panel. And once again to the first C3PO panel. Then just grapple your way up to the top. Walk your way across the platform, and your minikit is going to be at the very end waiting for you. All you gotta do to get it is just use a thermal detonator on the wall. And there's your minikit. When you get to this point, you want to break open this box right here and reassemble the pieces into a grapple point. Grapple your way up to the top like so. Let's switch to, no. Oh good, my partner's all the way back in the very first barge. Outsmarting the system. Go into the next area to get my partner to teleport to me, and then come back outside. Brilliant. So now we have 2 people up here. You want to pull both of these levers at the same time, then quickly run over to the left and Sith Force the last one. It appears that I did not do that correctly, so let's try that again. No, we gotta wait for it to reset. Yeah, it's much easier to do this with either 2 players, or at least make sure your partner's up here. And yeah, you have to pull both of these levers and then Sith Force this one before the levers to press. Alright, so for the next one, in this room right here inside, you want to crawl through this vent, like so. Then enter this back room right here, and then you want to pull on both levers, like so. And the minikit will be yours. When you get on top of the barge, you want to blast open this thing right here. Grab the power up if you want to. Then all you got to do is switch to a Jedi. Okay, first off, you need to all get slammed. There we go. Force these things right here into a step. So then jump your way up the steps to the ledges. I said jump your way up the steps to the ledges above. Then all you got to do is, can you double jump this? You can double jump this, yeah. But then you got to switch to a grappler to grapple your way up here. and the minikit is yours. When you reach this box right here, you want to break it open, then reassemble the pieces into a grapple point, like so. Grapple your way up to the ledge above, then hover across these platforms into your power brick. For the next one, crawl your way inside this vent right here, and it'll just take you straight to the minikit. So I don't actually know why I didn't get this one in story mode, because there's nothing preventing you from getting it in story mode. Just destroy the right target, but not the left target. And then once you do that, jump off the bridge, or the balcony I guess, then head back to the thing you just blew open, and then you can go down inside into the tunnels below. And the minikit's right here. I really don't know why I didn't get that in story mode. In this level, we unlock the Bounty Hunter Rocket's power brick, raise the stud total as always, and obtain the remaining 7 minikits. We also obtained a gold brick for collecting those minikits. In this level, we collected 6 minikits, leaving us only the remaining 4 plus the power brick to collect. When you reach the first break area, you want to jump into the ATSC and use it in order to get you up to this higher ledge right over here. And then hop out and use Sith Force abilities on these black plants over here. And then just switch to somebody who's able to fit through a tiny door, such as Anakin Skywalker as a boy. Now to finish it off, all you gotta do is switch to someone like R2-D2 who can hover over here, and then pull the lever to cause the minikit to drop. Unfortunately, then to actually get into the minikit, all you gotta do is just switch to Bounty Hunter and use a thermal detonator to grab it. When you reach the second break area, you want to head over to the right side and then reassemble these pieces into a little ledge that you can step on to jump up to the upper area. Then switch to a Bounty Hunter to use thermal detonators on all of these boxes that you can see over here. Then all you gotta do is force all of these steps, or force all these steps into position like so. So you can jump up to the lever, and the minikit will fall. Now just use a thermal detonator to open it up. And it's yours. In your third breaking point, you want to head over to this series of jiggling Lego bricks right here, reassemble the pieces into a step. Then hop your way up here, switch to a Bounty Hunter and use a thermal detonator to blow open this box like so. Then reassemble the pieces into a grapple point. And also you want to actually force this bridge into position before you go up here. Force up, pull the lever to cause the minikit to drop, and then you should know what to do by this point. All you gotta do is just head on down, use the thermal detonator to open it up, and you are good to go. Okay, so to get the power brick, this is pretty simple. All you gotta do is just push the tiny door along the left, then straight back. This may not be enough. Yeah, I need to push up a little bit more. Just straight on. Nope, still a little bit more. All right, straight on back. Then push it to the right, and just push it into the wall so that you will then have created a tiny door for somebody such as Wicket to crawl on through, and the power brick will be yours to obtain. When you get up here, use somebody with Imperial access in order to drop the cage, like so, then go back down the elevator, switch to a Bounty Hunter and use his thermal detonator to blow it open, and receive your 10th and final minikit of the level. In this level, we unlock the score times 8 power brick, raise our stud total as always, and obtain the remaining 4 minikits. We also obtained a gold brick for collecting those minikits. In this level, we only collected 3 minikits, leaving us the remaining 7 plus the power brick to collect. For the first minikit, all you gotta do is get in this elevator right here, then ride it up to the top, pull this lever like so, then hover your way over to the left side, switch to a Jedi to force down, if I can get it. There we go. No, wrong. I had it for a second. There we go. Force this rock, jump onto the platform, and then when it takes you back up, you can pull the lever to reveal the minikit below you. And there it is. After you cross the second bridge, you want to use the force abilities to lower this ledge right here. Then jump over here to the right-hand side and force the ledge back into position. Then jump up to the left twice, and the minikit is yours. Before you move on to the next area, and after you go through all the gates, you want to blow open these plants right here to reveal a door hidden behind it. Then crawl through like so. Then switch to somebody who can hover across the gap to grab your next minikit. And I want to use my hover across. And here's the minikit. Before you go into the bunker, you want to destroy this bush right here to reveal a grapple point. Then destroy these purple boxes right here. Reassemble the pieces into a rotator switch. Then rotate the switch all the way around in order to lower the platform just above. Can we do this a little bit more? Yeah, we can do it a little bit more. Then switch to something with the ability to grapple, such as Boba Fett. Then switch back to a Jedi, use the Force on this rock right here. Then you want to quickly switch back to Boba Fett, and yep, I did just in the nick of time to hover back your way back over here. Then switch back to a Jedi and force this platform up. Switch back to Boba Fett, hover across the gap towards these platforms where you will be able to get your hands on the next Minikit. Over on the side of the area, you want to use the Bounty Hunter's Thermal Detonator to blow open these shiny boxes. Is that gonna... Yeah, that's close enough. It was accidentally close enough, but it is still close enough. Anyway, then you want to reassemble these pieces into a little platform you can use. Does anyone want to tell me what just happened there? Okay, anyway, I don't know what happened there, but we're just gonna pretend that it didn't, I guess. Force this rock down here, then very quickly switch to somebody who can fit through the tiny door. And then once you get to the top, you want to switch back to a Jedi to force down this ledge right here. Then move over to the left-hand side, jump up, force the platform back into position, then jump up once more, and finally into the Minikit. Head into the room on the left-hand side. You can get rid of the Stormtroopers if you want. It'll certainly make things a lot easier. You want to use Sith Force on this thing in the floor. Then you want to use somebody with Imperial access on this white circle right here. And then finally, you want to destroy this little blockade right here. Now you are ready to push this box all the way along the floor and into the hole like so. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to head up over here using the same tactics we use in story mode to get up. Then once you get up here, you want to hover across the gap using either an astromech or a bounty hunter, like so. When you get here, you want to use C-3PO on this panel, like so. Then drop back down, switch to somebody who can fit through the tiny vent, crawl on through. And now for the final act in this very complicated process to get our hands on this level's power brick, you want to push this box to the left just a little bit more, then push it all the way to the back of the room, and into the little connector to get your hands on the power brick. In this room, you want to blast open all the panels on the back wall. Then switch to a Jedi and use the Force on all of them. And then reassemble the pieces that fall out into your next Minikit. Once you get into this room back here, just all you gotta do is just hover across to the back of the room, and the final Minikit of the level is yours. In this level, we unlocked the Super Ewok Catapult Power Brick, raised the stud total as always, and obtained the remaining 7 Minikits. And as you may have been able to discern, that was actually the last Power Brick that we will ever be able to get in this game, because we got the Power Brick in Jedi Destiny, and we got the Power Brick into the Death Star. We also obtained a gold brick for collecting those remaining Minikits. In this level, we collected 1 Minikit and the power brick, leaving us 9 Minikits to collect. Let's do it! At the start of the levels, head down the steps as a bounty hunter and then use your thermal detonator on this little thing right here. Then reassemble the pieces into a grapple point and grapple your way up to the top to get your first Minikit of the level. Then if you keep going further on the elevator, you'll see a green circle right here, which you can use a bounty hunter for. Then you reassemble these pieces into a 3PO panel, so switch to a protocol droid and use that droid on the panel. Then head across the newly formed bridge, reassemble the pieces into your next Minikit. From the main area you start off and you want to head to this little side section on the right, and blow open the panels on the right hand wall, then crawl through the vent that you're going to find there. And once you get up to the top, you want to push the box off the ledge. I said you want to push the box off the... I said you put... Can I not get... I'm stuck. Okay. Let's go around the other way. There we go. Push the box off the ledge. Then all you gotta do is just blast open these items like so. Go to open up the doorway. And this will take you into a new area. And what you have to do here is you want to switch... There's one... There... Okay. You have problems that I need to fix. There we go. There's one. There's 2. And over to the right, and I'm gonna need to deal with you, aren't I? Yeah, okay. There we go. And here is 3. Now all you gotta do is just jump on top. Then jump your way up here and reassemble these pieces into a vent door. Then head over to this ledge right here to blast open these panels with a thermal detonator, and then switch to somebody with Sith Force abilities to force the final piece of the vent onto it. Then switch to somebody who can fit through the vent, crawl on through. Then once you get to the other side, switch back to a bounty hunter. like so, and then use the thermal detonator to blow open the final door, which will allow you to access the minikit. Yes, that was a very, very long and convoluted process to get the minikit. So you want to use Sith Force on the wall panel, like so, then bust open this wall, R2 panel, use R2 on the panel, then to free the canister up above, jump up and grab it. So this little section reveal a bunch of jiggling Lego pieces, which you can then reassemble into a box, like so. Then you want to push this box down and to the right onto this green circle, like so. Then you want to break open these chairs right here and reassemble the pieces into a rotator switch. Then rotate this box all the way around so that it is facing the arrows. Then push the box off the green circle and push it all the way along the tiles so that you can then push it like so. This will then activate a lift. And then back over here and reassemble the panel and then use it on it, like so. Now you can jump on the lift and ride it up to the top, head over to the left, and pull the lever to reveal the minikit. Drop down, and there it is. Okay, we can finally leave this freaking room. Now we want to go to the left of the platform on the right, like so. Then you want to reassemble these pieces. And break open these things right here, reassemble the pieces into a green circle, which only a bounty hunter can access, so wave ahead as a bounty hunter. Then jump back onto the ledge right here, double jump up one more layer, like so. And switch back to a bounty hunter to hover out into the next minikit. This back area right here. And blast open everything on the walls using thermal detonators. Then you want to walk over all of these red buttons, and your canister will appear over the bounty hunter's thermal detonator on this little to reveal an Imperial circle. Step inside and use an Imperial ability on it. Next, you want to head up to the electric flare and use your Sith Force on all 10 of these lights. Then reassemble the pieces that fall into a green circle. Bounty hunter on, like so. Now what you want to do is you want to head up here and blow everything you can. The last couple of pieces. So what we've been doing is we've been revealing everything. So then the last couple are going to be found in these little bits right here. So and for the first three, you only need to use. For these, you need to use Force. For this one, you need to use Sith Force. And then for the one you need to use a thermal detonator to reveal it. That's probably that's not going to blow anything up, but we got to do it from further back. We raised our stud total as always and obtained the remaining 9 minikits. We also obtained, and now for the last free play level that we will ever play, we collected 8 minikits and the power brick, leaving us only the remaining 2 minikits to collect. When you make it to this gate right here, you want to make a hard right, and here's going to be your first tie gate with the minikit behind it. As you're making your way down this hallway right here, your next tie gate is going to be to the left, and behind it will be your final minikit for free play mode of this game, and that is, in fact, the last minikit, or the last collectible even, that we will be collecting in free play mode, as the achievement has so eloquently put it, Mini Mayhem. So, we raised our stud total as always and obtained the remaining 2 minikits, and not just into the Death Star, but the entirety of free play mode for LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. And there it is, all minikits built. We also obtained a gold brick for collecting those minikits. Alright, and that is everything that we can do for now. Not everything we can do for now, but it's everything we're going to be doing in this week's episodes. This week was all about free play mode, and that leaves us with 18 out of 20 power bricks, or sorry, gold bricks, 60 out of 60 minikits, 6 out of 6 true Jedis, and 6 out of 6 power bricks, leaving us only the remaining 6 blue minikits to collect in challenge mode, which we will be dealing with next week. But for now, all I want to do is head over to the counter right here and remind everybody that I bought all the hints at the start of in the first free play mode. I bought all the characters there as well, except for one. But there is still one character that we have not yet unlocked, and he's going to remain a little bit of a mystery until the very last episode. Extras, I've been buying, as we've been unlocking the extras, I've been purchasing them. Just so that, you know, I wouldn't have to do one massive shopping spree. And then I also have been buying all the gold bricks as they become available to unlock. which means that we have bought everything that we can from the shop for now until the final episode. And if we go into the actions, we can see that every single extra ability that we could have unlocked via Power Bricks is now available for us to use, which means that now, if you've been following this guide up until this point, you should have 122 gold bricks and a 78.7% completion for LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. So next week we're going to start up challenge mode, and I guess that'll just be next week. So for now, thanks for watching, stay tuned for next week, and I hope to catch you all, well, on Tuesday for some more LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga, and we're going to be starting up challenge mode for the Phantom Menace. Goodbye!